or there was an article that came out on in Win newspaper, online newspaper, and the reason I want to bring this out to you, you might see it. It's on St. Kitts deactivating a passport, and I wanted to read the article out to you and give you a little bit of explanation on this and why they did it. But this came out by Yolanda Weeks, and it was talking about here that St. Kitts and Nevis, the Win newspaper, that there was a deactivated a passport of a Chinese national who earned citizenship from St. Kitts and Nevis under the country's Citizenship by Investment program. This was in 2017. Now, the Chinese woman, his name was Quan Ziem. It's kind of hard to pronounce that name, but it's alleged that that she was involved with some fraud. Now, she hasn't been brought to trial. This is all alleging, but the Chinese woman, again, Quan Ziem, is alleged to be the mastermind behind a 1.5 billion Bitcoin financial fraud scheme. And the funds were allegedly stolen from almost 130,000 Chinese investors. So the Chinese government's after this girl too. Now you got to remember, they have to. She's not just after. It's not just the Chinese is after her. UK's after her too. But you have to look at some of these countries when they put people in Interpol, because sometimes if it's from a rogue country that's involved with the Interpol, it could be another reason they're getting her. But it looks like here this is not in that case. It looks like it was some sort of maybe a Ponzi type scheme. But anyway, this lady Quam Ziem, also referred to as Zhang Yadi, was named in a Southwark Crown courtroom in the United Kingdom, where her employer Wen Jan in the fraud scheme was being tried for the same matter. Now, Quan Ziem whereabouts are currently unknown. However, the Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Terence Strew, he addressed the matter during the roundtable discussion, and he wanted to state that he clearly said that we work with Interpol, and we are very responsible. Any citizen, whether it be a citizen of St. Kitts or whatever, that that's or person that's born here or someone that gets naturalized or citizenship by investment, that they're going to do whatever they can if someone's involved with fraud to deactivate their passport. Now, one thing I wanted to bring out to you: deactivation is totally different than revocation. Like, we had a client several years back. I think it was 2013, or let's see, no, it was 2000. I think we applied for the passport around 2014 or 15, and then he got his citizenship revoked in 2016. I think it was right in there, 17, right in there, and his passport was revoked. This one was deactivated. The big difference is, and the U.S. deactivates passports all the time. Okay, they do it a lot just for tax matters. In fact, there's a law that came out several years back. The U.S. can deactivate. They can take your passport or choose not to renew it, and they can do it for tax matters. If you owe more than $50,000 to the IRS, they can literally take your passports away, deactivate it, whatever. Now, I've never known any case where St. Kitts has taken or deactivated a passport because of a tax matter. Okay, now this person, it sounds like they were involved with some pretty heavy stuff. And again, deactivation doesn't mean revocation. In other words, it can be temporarily deactivated until everything is worked out, and then you go more or less from there. A revocation is, you've lost your passport for good. And that did happen to a client I had. He got literally through the whole citizenship process, and they found out he was involved. There was a lawyer involved with a Ponzi scheme, and he had his revoked. But again, this is, I just want to make sure you don't get confused, because I've never known any case where St. Kitts has revocated a passport. When you go out, we're looking at, in this case, 7 years. But this was a deactivation, so just to make sure you're clear on this. Okay, if you want to know more on how to legally get around high income taxes, how to get a second passport as quick as 4 to 8 months, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here. You get new videos automatically as they come out. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And if you want more information, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Take care.